Hi, this is Pat Sharp, and I'm a clinic director at Neuroeducation. I'm a licensed mental health counselor and a grief counselor, and I am starting a series of little short videos to help you deal with grief. And I have basically 7 steps. I'm just going to review what they are today with you so you kind of know what's coming up, and then you can look for more, or you can visit my YouTube page and see the rest of them as I create them. So the first step is very, very important, and this might be, very soon after your loss of your loved one, your husband, your child, your wife, a brother, a sister, some close family member. Don't try to do your grief alone. Grief is it's a social thing, and our culture is very poorly equipped to recognize this and to help you with this. And so while you have perhaps a whole cadre of family and friends wanting to help, they have not a clue any more than you do of how they can help. And so I'll be talking about that in more depth and more detail to help you help them help you. The second most important step to keep in mind is just doing what needs to be done today. Don't pick your head up and look way down the line. Months from now, years from now, you have no idea what will become of your life. And hopefully, you will find some beauty in your new life, but not right now, not right away. Just do today. Today, you can do. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Somewhere in the Bible it says that tomorrow comes with enough worries of its own, or something to that effect. And I find, as a double widow myself, that that's true. I lost my first husband after 27 years of marriage. It was a result of cancer. And I lost my second husband after 18 years of marriage. And while he had 3 different forms of cancer, including leukemia, he actually did die. I'm very grateful for that now, that he didn't have to go through what I knew would become just a horrific struggle of chemo and surgery and all the treatment things. He died of a massive heart attack, and that was a little less than a year ago. So the third step I'll be talking with you about in greater detail in future videos is learning how to take care of yourself, literally pampering yourself, pampering the little child within you that needs comfort. And you can get a lot of comfort from just sheer, simple exercise, doing something that gets your body vertical and off the bed. It can help you stop crying, it can help you through crying, and what you eating. And that includes eating some really fun things too. I'm not talking about a diet here. I'm not in the societal sense of a diet where you're depriving yourself. No, this is going to be the opposite of that. The fourth step is, and this is a very therapeutic step, is to just get externalized, get out of your heart and your mind what's going on, and just write. Write on paper, write on computer, write incomplete thoughts, write sentences, write volumes, write one line, but write something. That can be extremely helpful in moving you forward with your life, because your loved one has died, but you haven't. The fifth step that I'll be sharing a video on is how to start practicing, if you haven't done that already, appreciation and gratitude for anything, for something simple like the pattern on the paper napkins that somebody designed that you find pleasing. Um, the point is that if you're feeling grateful or appreciative for something, it's impossible to feel sad and lonely at the same time. They're just incompatible. So if you replace the one with the other, that can be extremely powerful. I'll be talking in great detail about how to do that. The sixth step is understanding the stages of grief. And of course, Elizabeth Kubler-Ross is renowned for her first work in this country of publishing in this country, for us to recognize that there were different stages of grief. The thing I'll be teaching you about in future videos is they don't necessarily come one right after the other. You don't necessarily complete one and start the next, and it's like finding where you are on the timeline. There's a bit of that, but not totally, because you can go back and forth between them. You can revisit them over and over. You can go forwards or backwards, but eventually you do come out the other end. And I'll be talking again in great detail about that. The last step I'll be teaching you about is knowing and really accepting and understanding the fact that you will get better. This will not last forever. It's devastating, but it does have a light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm anxious to help you with this process. I felt the need to do this because I need it myself. So I'm doing it partly for myself, but I'm also doing it because I know the journey you're on, and I know how difficult it is, and I have the knowledge, and it helps me use the knowledge to help you as well as myself. So um, look forward to talking to you soon again. Bye bye.